Essentially, the sector started in the sort of early 90s. The original data centers were more like server rooms, so servers in the basements of large office buildings that housed the servers of financial institutions. These rooms were not secure in terms of physical security. They only had one power feed coming into the building, so if that went down, the power would go out. They weren't purpose built. Finally, they would get very hot too because of the lack of proper cooling infrastructure, which would damage the actual servers. The sort of deficiencies around on-premise data centers gave rise to the beginning of what's called third-party data center co-location. These are the data centers that you hear about today, the likes of Equinix and Digital Realty. So purpose-built industrial buildings that would then be fitted out by data center operators, and they would then lease that space to a whole host of customers. And there was also a number of benefits from connectivity standpoint. Instead of just having your data in the basement of your office building, you would be in a building connected to a whole host of customers. And then the market definitely changed in about 2015. The cloud is essentially data stored via the internet in a data center under the banner of a public cloud provider such as Google Cloud, Alibaba, AWS, Tencent Cloud. All of these operators host cloud platforms. And the best way to explain what the cloud is, imagining it like the WeWork of data centers. Instead of Equinix leasing their facility to 100 different customers, the cloud will take an entire building lease off Equinix. And then beneath that will bring in customers onto their own public cloud platform. And whether that means they provide infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, but essentially the likes of Amazon Web Services will manage your entire business and your entire sort of data storage capacity.